new to New York, you need to start spending more time in Harlem. You know, look for various events, and you can check out the events that are happening in Harlem, and some of them are free, I'm telling you, and you can have a great time.
Supporting the runners. We don't have anyone in particular, but we are runners ourselves and are from New York City, so
we're admiring everyone's commitment, and we're trying to also be inspired by their stamina. We've gone most of half of the race that we followed. We trickled in from the morning, so we've been here for most of the start, and we chose this quiet area so we can keep on supporting them to the finish line.
But we see the marathon as like a New York City event, so we're here cheering on everybody.
Yeah.
Will there ever be a day that you will want to run 26.2 miles?
Yes, at some point. Half comes first and then a marathon, maybe in the next few years.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, and where are you from?
I'm from Manhattan.
Queens. Born New Yorkers.
Fantastic. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
You've made it this far. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Liz, you're right there, baby. You're right there. G. Keith Alexander's right here, too. Yeah. G. Keith Alexander at the New York City Marathon. G. Keith now used to be at one of the mile markers. I know Frankie Crocker was always at the finish line. I was at the halfway mile marker. Now you were somewhere along the route also, because you remember when Percy Sutton took this out of Central Park and enabled it to run around the 5 boroughs. History, baby, history.
Good. Always good to see you, Dr. Bob.
Always good to see you too, my brother. G. Keith Alexander, one of the first men of WBLS.
Hello there, I'm here with Dr. Bob Lee from WBLS. Dr. Bob Lee is a legend in New York radio, and he's got his show on, which comes on at night at
right after the quiet storm at 12 o'clock, and then during the day, what's going on throughout the whole day. And throughout everybody's show.
And when it comes to community, Dr. Bob Lee is so ensconced in the community that if you walk by him, you think he was one of the community.
I am.
No, he is for sure. Hey, Dr. Bob, it's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to see you too. Now, this is the first man of WBLS. He's been down since the Frankie Crocker days, since the Howard Jackson days, since the Vaughn Harper days. This man right here is a legend. He's a legend. And we're going to be celebrating 50 years of WBLS next year. And of course, you play a major part in that.
It's very kind of you to say, Dr. Bob. I'm always reminded of how the first day I walked into WLIB-FM and got hired by Frankie, and was like a week or so later, we changed to WBLS.
Yeah.
Those are great memories and great days. But you became a part of those memories and days, so it's always a pleasure. Dr. Bob. All right.
All right.
I bet you're supposed to be running. But Richard Cox can talk to you about Harlem tourism, and he can also talk to you in 7 different languages, as he's the linguist for our church, Convent Avenue Baptist Church, that welcomes thousands and thousands of tourists that come by our church on 145th Street and Convent Avenue and speak whatever language that they have in their mind, in their head, and welcome them to our church and give them a day of great gospel music. And speaking of gospel music, in R&B music, in oldies, we have a good friend, longtime chamber member, G. Keith Alexander.
Whoa! That was a heck of a segue. Oldies and all that stuff.
If you're worldwide and international like you, G. Keith Alexander, we gotta let people know. So make sure you go by G. Keith Alexander, ask him by his fantastic website, internet show. He's actually doing this live right now. So he wants to make sure that I don't mess up, which I won't do because I got great judges like Mr. Frank Perry, Judge Frank Perry. Make sure I don't mess up. I stay on the outside of the bars. And that's literally outside of all bars. Thank you, Frank, for coming out. And at this time, I'd like to bring up somebody who said to me at one time, this guy, George Harrell, is going to be somebody big. And Judge Harrell just got honored a Lifetime Achievement Award with the Rough Riders Entertainment Group. George, stand up. Thank you so much for your service in arts and culture, especially on Community Board 10's Arts and Culture Committee. So Mr. Flanagan is going to come up and he's going to recognize some folks, especially Tara and Wynn, because she has a wonderful family here and we've only seen them on Zoom. So it's good to see them in person. My friend, my comrade and associate, Mr. Michael Flanagan.
Thank you, Winston. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Running around Lorenzo Rock great, or what? Yeah. Give me another round of applause. So just continuing recognitions. First, I want to recognize Kimberly Williams from Con Edison. Kimberly, stand up. Con Edison's been a great part of the chain being here with your sister today. And do want to recognize Tara Sharp. I know you were mentioned before, Tara, but I know you're here with your family. So just want to say hello to you and stand up and wave. And we want to also recognize Lewiston Murray. Lewiston Murray is the general manager of the Renaissance New York Harlem Hotel. Lewiston, just stand up for a second and wave to folks. So we want to again bring your attention to some of the offerings that are here today. So I want to particularly talk about Amazon Access at first. So just so you know, there are great services that you can get from Amazon Access. Prescription discounts up to 80%. You can get your prescriptions also delivered. So I'm encouraging you to go by the table, see me. I will get you information. You can also scan from the banner, or you can also go to the website. At this time, I'd like to bring up my colleague, Baron Carr. Baron is going to talk about a great initiative that we have. It's called International Taste.
Thank you, Michael Flanagan. Good afternoon, everyone. Love the energy.
Anyway, my name is Baron Carr. I work with the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce. I head up the Small Business Administration Initiative. And one of the programs that we are really promoting is the International Taste of Harlem, which is taking place right now until November 26th. So I encourage every single one of you to experience the international cuisines of the International Taste of Harlem. We are actually focused on 27 restaurants, 3 bakeries, and over the next year, we're gonna increase that. But right now, if you have a phone, I want you to take out your phone and look up on Instagram, the International Taste of Harlem. And guess what? I want you to take a picture of the International Taste of Harlem brochure and promote it. Why? Because we want to support our small businesses. We want to make sure that they are getting the due diligence and the due everything within the Harlem community. We want to promote this, and I look forward to seeing everyone there. So again, go to International Taste of Harlem, lock it in, and promote it. And if you have any other questions, I'm around. Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Baron. So this time we'll go back toward DJ.
Yeah, I wanted to give it another shout out, the Amazon Access Initiative. And another reason for that is because I looked over in the business card drop, and I know all of you important people have a business card, and I didn't see any business cards in there. And when we do our raffle, if there's no business cards, that means the prizes go back to the house. So therefore, the house don't mind, but we'd rather you take advantage and get some of these wonderful gifts that are there. And make sure you take plenty of postcards on information on Amazon Access and Amazon Pride. So over at the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce table, make sure you put your business card in, so when we do the drawing, we'll have a winner come out of this wonderful crowd that's come out to the Percy Sutton Harlem Miles during the New York City Marathon. So without further ado, I'll bring back DJ Waddy to blow your mind with his wonderful sounds of Harlem.
Lewiston Murray, General Manager of Renaissance New York Harlem Hotel. I'm so happy to be at this event today. The hotel itself is going very well, running extremely high occupancy, and we've been hosting a lot of events there. But most importantly, we are honored to be part of the Harlem Mile for the New York Marathon. And so we are part of an exclusive group of sponsors, supporters, and partners for the Harlem Mile of the New York City Marathon. I'm so excited to be here today. The weather's been great, and I'm looking forward to next year and just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Give me a shout out to Harlem America.
Shout out to Harlem America, doing great things.
I'm the director and executive producer of Mobile, but today I'm wearing my hat as a board member of the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce. I am so happy to be here with a marathon this year.
Hi, I'm Phil Young, and I have a group. It's called the Phil Young Experience. And yes, I'm here because we just played a few moments ago. We do blues, we do jazz. We do a myriad of things, but the most important thing is that I try to bring this music that we love so much to our people here in Harlem and all over the world. Marco Nobles with the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce. We are here at the Percy Sutton Harlem Mile at the CCS New York City Marathon. This event is special. It's the world running through Harlem, feeling the energy of Harlem to get them through the last miles of the New York City Marathon. We're literally at mile 22. They have the last portion of the marathon to go to get to the finish line. Harlem is able to celebrate the runners, celebrate some of their families, some of their friends, and we're able to show off a little bit of Harlem spirit so they can take it with them as they go to the end of the marathon and go back to wherever home is. They always have a piece of Harlem with them.
Hey, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? Okay, guess who I run into? I got the president of CUN.
CCNY.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Boudreaux, how are you?
I'm doing well. Glad to be out here. Beautiful day. Glad I'm not running.
Oh, I was getting ready to ask you if you were running runners.
No, I could just live through the Percy Sutton 5K. That's about all I can do. But I am here to cheer everybody else on.
Well, that's great. Well, good.
Great to see you.
My pleasure. Have a good one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hey everyone, this is your friend Tony Rogers. I'm the president of the Harlem Tourism Board and a long-time member of the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce. This event that we're at now is a wonderful event. It's one that I'm proud of because one of my mentors is Percy Sutton, who actually was the person who orchestrated the 5-borough marathon. It's a way to allow for people who are coming to Harlem to be able to experience it in a wonderful cultural way. Not to mention the economic development opportunities. We have a whole week of activities leading up to this. 50,000 runners. Each one comes with 2 or 3 guests. So that means there's a lot of downtown and uptown money, especially now that we have a new hotel on 125th Street. The Harlem Tourism and International Trades business is growing tremendously. And I'd like to thank GQ Family for giving me an opportunity finally to be on this show. Take care and please join us for all of the different activities that are taking place. Our next big event is the Double Dutch activity at the Apollo Theater the first Sunday in December.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Happy New Year, happy holidays, happy Black Year, all those good things. So you listen to Matt McCoy from the Soul City Network. I am out here having a blast at the Harlem Mile, New York City Marathon right here in Harlem. I just got finished filming a lot of stuff in Harlem. I'm the media partner for the Harlem Chamber of Commerce and everything Harlem. I do big events live. But today I was out here for a special reason. I'm out here, Marie Dunn, the host of the Vogue Show on Soul City Network, for the first time ever ran the New York City Marathon. And we were out here for her today, hanging out, waiting for the pass by. I just passed you by, Stormy came up, gave me a big hug. Marie Dunn, the Vogue Show, Soul City Network. That's why we're out here. The Harlem Mile is phenomenal. You gotta come out next year, check it out, be a part of the Harlem Chamber of Commerce, Harlem Tourism Board, get involved with what's happening. Harlem is what's happening right now. Always has been, always will be. Here's a Black
I'm G. Keith Alexander, CEO of Harlem America Digital Network, where we help business people, CEOs, executives, entrepreneurs build fame, fortune, and followers around their brand. We are the go-to network for all the major events in Harlem. And we also want to be able to give visitors to New York reasons to come up to Harlem, to stay in Harlem, to eat in Harlem, to get entertainment in Harlem, so that we can support Harlem's economic development by having them come up to Harlem and spend their money so that the dollars circulate more in Harlem, that the dollars don't just leave Harlem right away, they circulate around Harlem. Thank you. So that's what Harlem America is all about. And if you're a business person and you'd like to have a 1 hour weekly talk show that we produce and distribute for you across Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Android TV. And we take care of all the marketing for you and give you a dedicated executive producer, walk you through the process. But we've got a whole lot of things happening that we certainly like to be able to make you aware of. All right, so need more information, info@harlemamerica.com. Info@harlemamerica.com. I'm G. Keith Alexander. You have a great day and a better one tomorrow. And don't forget, do not forget to check out my show, my radio TV show. It's on What's Hot Harlem America Digital Network. And the show is What's Hot Harlem America with G. Keith Alexander. All right, you have a great day and a better one tomorrow. Bye. I see Mike. I got to go talk to Mike.